Cuba. Alright, Cuba is mainly plains, mountains, plateaus, and caverns and beaches. It has 3,570 miles of beaches. It is called El Cocodrilo because it has the shape of a crocodile, and it is the largest island in the West Indies or the Caribbean Sea. Right. Havana is Cuba's capital and the oldest city in Cuba, but not by very long. It was established in 1515 as a mining town and a major port. And Santiago de Cuba, Cuba's second largest city and second oldest town, was also established in 1515 and is closer to Haiti than it is Havana. Cuba was claimed by Christopher Columbus for Spain in 1493. Cuba was a Spanish colony until the 10 Years' War in 1868 to 1878. In 1869, the leader of the revolution, Carlos Manuel de Cespedes, annexed Cuba into the United States. Though the 10 Years' War ended in the rebels being crushed, it showed that the Cuban citizens could rise up and defend themselves. In 1902, Cuba formally became a country. In 1953, Cuban citizens under Fidel Castro mounted a revolt against the Cuban government. This revolt ended in 1959 when Castro was made president of Cuba. He quickly cut ties with the United States. Castro also established Cuba as the first communist country in the Western Hemisphere. Throughout the 60s, the U.S. attempted to eliminate Castro numerous times, like the failed Bay of Pigs invasion. In 1962, the Cuban Missile Crisis went into action. Castro wanted to seal his friendship with the Soviet President Khrushchev by staging a missile attack only miles away from the U.S. border. Negotiations between Russia and the U.S. soon followed. Like most other Central American and Caribbean countries, Cuba's main language is Spanish. Cuba's official religion is the Roman Catholic Church. Like other Caribbean island countries, the food is of Spanish influence, rice, beans, etc. Clothing and houses are colorful. Interesting places are Morro Castle, which was a sea castle built to protect Havana Bay, mainly from pirates and privateers during the late 1600s and early 1700s. Old Havana is where most of the original buildings from the 16th century can be found. An underwater city can be found off the west coast of Cuba, nearly 2,300 feet below sea level, and the miles upon miles of beach surrounding the island. I got my information. What, do I need to read that? I got my information from Britannica.com, NationFacts.com, PBS.com, and TripAdvisor.com.
Did he do it? He did.